Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? It's been a little while since I made one of these videos, and we'll get onto the reasons behind that in just a little bit. But for now, I've got a 19-kilometer long run to do because I'm actually training at the moment for the Yorkshire Marathon on the 19th of October. And I'm a little bit scared for that one, I can't lie. There's not long left now until race day. I think probably, about 6 weeks out or something like that. 6 weeks tomorrow, so, or maybe 7, hopefully 7. Anyway, not that long. And currently, my level of fitness, can be summarized by my Strava weekly mileage graph. So I've got some work to do. I've got a lot of work to do before race day. So 19 kilometers long run to do today. And then it's just going to be about staying consistent. I have to be way, way more consistent than I have been over the last quite a while, really. I haven't had some consistency since... When was the last time I was even consistent? Honestly, it was probably that period where I ran every single day for 30 days. And then I got really sick on the back of that. And then I've just been so on and off since that point that... yeah, it's just been dreadful. Anyway, I'm holding this microphone like an absolute loser. I'm going to mount this so you can't see it in my vest like I normally do. There we go. Hopefully you can still hear me just fine. Yeah, 19 kilometers. That's the longest I will have run in quite a long time. So I want to be, well prepared. I've had a good breakfast. I had some oats for breakfast. Well hydrated and stuff like that. Just give myself as few excuses as possible whilst I'm out on the run. So hopefully it just goes smoothly. I feel like I need a smooth run to build confidence back up. Then hopefully consistency can follow the confidence. I'm all out of whack with me vlogging. I ain't cleaned my lens before I started. I'm not redoing that, no chance. Absolutely no chance. I ain't got time for that. Made a dreadful error. I thought I'll have some carb mix before I go. So I'll put some carb mix in here, orange flavoured carb mix. I'll show you the one I use. This one. And then I thought, you know what else will be good before I go on my long run? Have some beetroot juice. So I mixed in beetroot juice with carb mix. So it's orange and beetroot flavoured. And then I put some electrolytes in there as well, so it's a little bit salty. Honestly, dreadful. I like the taste of the carb mix. I like the taste of the beetroot juice. Together, would not recommend. But I'm hopefully getting the benefits of both, So I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to top it back up because I'm going to stash it outside my house, and then I'm going to do a looped run where I probably loop past it maybe twice on the 19k run, maybe even 3 times, who knows. But yeah, I'm not going to put beetroot in it though for the one that's stashed outside. Probably just a little bit of carb mix, mostly water. I might do a scoop of electrolytes in as well. It is supposed to be warm today. We're up to 20 degrees and I've left my run until 11 o'clock, so it's the middle of the day. Middle of the heat. Well, anyway, get these out, put these in. I'm also gonna take a couple gels with me. I'll have one Hilltop honey gel. The last one of these, I'll take that with me anyway. One SAS orange flavoured gel. That should do me. 2 gels and a bit of carb mix for 19k. Not that fast either, we're not... It's first long run in quite a while, so not trying to absolutely blast it today. No PBs, nothing silly, so yeah, that should do me. Just do 1 full scoop of carb mix, I reckon. Bit of water, and then 1 scoop of electrolytes. Give that a right good mix, because that carb mix is proper. Let's take this off. It's nasty, that carb mix, if you don't mix it in. It goes like gel-like and just sits at the bottom of the drink. Like protein powder when you don't shake it properly. Like that. Clumps of orange gel. I'll do it. Lovely. Right, stash that outside. What are these in here? Okay. What else do I need? It's been a while since I've done a proper long run. What do I need? Shoes. Oh, do I treat myself to the Tempo Next Percents, which I usually would use for speed runs, or do I go in the Pegasus? On a normal long run, I would definitely wear the Pegasus. Just thinking because it's my first one in a while, if I give myself a little bit extra bounce from the Tempo Next Percents. No. Stick with the Pegasus, and then I still got the benefit tomorrow, because I've got a speed run tomorrow, and that'll be less daunting because I'll have the treat of the 10.8%. So Pegasus for today. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. I think it is. Don't matter anyway, does it? If the pace of today's run doesn't matter, it's pointless wearing a shoe that's going to make me slightly faster. I'm not looking at the numbers today, I'm not interested. Just about covering the distance today, getting the weekly mileage up and getting back into the routine of doing a long run once a week. That's what it's all about today, so yeah, let's get out there. All right, got my headphones.
Oh, I've just put my phone right in me blooming... The back of me pack is really hard to get stuff out of. Kind of have to take the pack off.
Might be able to start the music from my watch. I won't be able to choose what I listen to, but let's see. I just press play. What's going to play? Did I turn the headphones on? Okay. I have no idea what playlist I've got. I've got dancing and singing. This will do. This will do. That's it. Okay. I think that's all I need. Time to stop procrastinating, or however you say that word. And let's go. Stash this in here. Right, run long, do workout. Let's go. 19 kilometers. Let's not start too fast, because that'll absolutely kill us off today. When we've not run this far in quite a long time, the absolute last thing we need to do is start too quickly and burn out. So let's ease into this one. And if we're still feeling good towards the end, then's the time to have a bit of fun with it. Now it's about being sensible. Looks like there's a big, dirty old fire over there. Look at that thing. Don't know what's going on over there. Planning on running not far from there as well, so might be able to see what's going on. Or maybe not, don't know. Might not be great for running that through that smoke. We'll see. Head down the way that I was planning, but might have to change things up if we get a bit closer. And it's either shut, I don't know, just too smoky. We shall see. Now from where I was before, it looked like the fire was somewhere down here, but so far so good. Can't smell smoke, can't see smoke. So maybe it was slightly further away than I thought it was, or somewhere in between, I don't know. Either way, so far so good. And we can continue as originally planned. I was doing a run, just a 7.5k easy run down this path yesterday. And there was one of those, street cleaner things with the big brushes on the front that spin, pull up all the sort of dirt and mud and stuff. It's lovely today. Nice and pristine path. It gets quite a lot of leaves and sort of debris and twigs and stuff that fall on the path. And they sort of rot over time and turn into mud. And it can become a little bit slippy, but today, prime running conditions. It's lovely and clean. Did have to dodge it yesterday though, because it's only a narrow path and it was coming straight for me, so I had to jump over to the side, sort of run through the mud to get past it, but no, all good. Okay, we've come through 5k, about 29 minutes. It's time for first gel, I think now. I'm gonna have SIS one first, I reckon. And then we're not too far from where I stashed the bottle for a little sip on the drink as well, so that's good. I'm feeling good, feeling okay, feeling, well, probably like I should feel for a quarter way into a long run, so far so good. The tabs on these SIS gels are absolute garbage, man. It's not come off properly. It's like ripped. Gel's coming out, but mouthful of tab each time. So every single time with these, they either rip off way too far, the opening's way too big. Decent gels though. I don't mind the taste of them, and they work reasonably well for me, so they're cheap as well, so you can't complain too much. Not too much. Always throw your gel wrappers in the bin. If you don't, you're scruff. It's that simple. I've got sweat in my eyes, man. Every run recently. It's so painful as well. Okay. Where's my bottle? Here it is. I've just dropped it. Yeah. Quick sip. Keeping the watch running. Ain't no cheat. Check that elapsed time. I've been really struggling recently with sweat getting in my eyes. I think it kind of gets sweaty forehead and it drips down my hair straight into my eyes. And it is really, really painful. It kind of happens. Absolute nightmare. And then that makes my nose run, I think. Or maybe it's just coincidence that my nose starts running. But yeah, it's tricky, man. I heard you can put Vaseline on your eyebrows, and that kind of helps, but I've not tried that. I might give that a try. But if anyone's got any other tips on how to deal with sweat in your eye when running, please let me know. That would be immensely useful if I could resolve that. But no, all good. About 7k in at the minute. Feeling alright, despite the extremely runny nose, which is kind of disgusting, I know. But running in summer, man. Don't get me wrong, I love summer. I love barbecues. I love this feeling of warmth and the sun. But when it comes to running, I wouldn't even say spring or autumn are optimal. I would say winter is optimal conditions for running. I love running in heavy rain, when it's cold out, when you need 2, even 3 layers. Oh, yeah, they're my favourite running conditions. 20 degrees. I mean, it's clouded over today, so I've not got direct sun, but it's still warm. It's hard work. It is hard work. Anyway, this playlist is not hitting either today at the moment. It was started off quite good, but it's descended into like Ibiza 10-minute dance remixes of songs that I don't even really know the originals. And it is, I mean, what have we got at the minute? I like to move it, you know, the one from Madagascar, that's all I know it from. Well, I've got a 10-minute sort of Ibiza dance remix of that. Absolute garbage, man. So, I can't get the phone out of my pack unless I stop. So, I'm gonna have to stop in a minute, switch up the playlist. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. That is 9.5 kilometers. Which is halfway. So the last few, or a few kilometers prior to this one, starting to feel a little bit rough, like I was on a long run, if you know what I mean. But I think now I'm at that point where body's kind of conceded and it just knows what we're doing now, and we're on a long run and I'm feeling alright again. So now, good things. I've persevered with a playlist, and I figured I'm gonna persevere with it until I drop off a cliff, which I'm anticipating will happen on this run, because it's quite a bit further than I've gone in quite a while. So no doubt I will start to struggle big, probably quite soon, and then I'll switch the playlist and hopefully give myself a nice little boost. Don't you wish you go for most hot like me at the minute? Not a song I would usually go for, but it's alright, I guess. Doing the trick. Thinking about turning around at the end of this path and running back up it the other way, rather than doing the full loop round this time. So mix it up a bit, you know. I like this path as well. It's a good place to run. It's not busy, you don't get road noises. It's clean, you know, it's all good stuff. So thinking about doing a 180 no scope at the end, touch the gate, turn around and go back. Do that. I'll do that. Doesn't count if you don't touch the fence. Touch it and then go back. Gotta touch it, else it don't count. Everyone knows that. Hey. Halfway down now, let's have a look. Run 12.2 kilometers. Not too far to go now. Starting to feel pretty tired though now. Might have my second gel in a second actually. And then, yeah, that should get me back there quite comfortably. Look at that, that's how a tab should pull off. Not like them SAS ones earlier. Straight in, beautiful. Don't you just love it when something just works? Struggling now, can't lie. I'm gonna switch up that playlist. I don't know, I've got in a minute, Jason Derulo or something at the minute. Ibiza remix. Give me strength. Look at this. What You Say, which is Jason Derulo. But I got some strange remix of it. What playlist is this? Playing recommended tracks apparently. Tell you what, don't know why they're recommended. Oh God. Let's just go with my usual. Life is a movie. These are songs that make me feel like I'm in a movie. Probably because half of them are from movies that I like. But I do like this playlist. Put this back on and get back to it. I didn't pause the watch for that, so my pace is probably, whoa, walking off the path whilst not looking. But my pace is probably even worse than it already was set to be. Come on, struggling with this one-handed. Come on, man, sort yourself. Okay, how are we feeling? Okay, let's go. Past 13k, feeling all right. What's that? Just under 6 to go, 5.5, something to go. Quite thirsty now.
I'm regretting not doing the full loop because I've absolutely thrown out my bottle stop that I would have had. But never mind, it is what it is now. Even if I turn back at this point, probably equal distance. So I troop around, get it done. Thinking of ending this run at the shop, obviously try and loop that round so it's 19k at the shop. But yeah, I've just really got some cravings for some eggs. I really fancy, I think, some egg on toast, probably fried egg on some toast. Maybe a bit of avocado as well. Yeah, that'd be lovely, that. So I think I'm gonna end this run at the shop, which I'm 14.5 right now. So I'm trying to plot a route in my head, land me at 19k at my shop, and then I can pick some stuff up there and just walk it in home, which will serve as a nice little cool down anyway. So yeah, that's the plan. And then that'll sort me out for some lunch as well. But I am struggling now, to be honest. I'm absolutely knackered. Legs are in bits. This is tough. Quick bowl stop. Oh, first thing out. That'll do. No one left. 1.5k to go. I'm knackered, I tell you I am. Not far to the shop. Probably gonna have to run a bit past the shop and then turn around and come back. Nightmare. Oh, come on, Tim. Not far to go. Oh, that's me done. Done. And absolutely spent 19k. Oh, the pace is pretty slow, to be honest with you, but no, the effort was there. And I knew it was going to be hard before I even set off today. It was messy, it was messy. That last 5k as well was proper stop-start. Just didn't have it in the legs. And the left leg was cramping up quite a bit as well. So it is what it is. It was messy. It wasn't great, but 19k done. And that's all that matters, because it was just about mileage today. Topping up that weekly mileage and trying to get somewhere near marathon fit in 6 weeks. It's going to be tough, but anyway, time to grab some lunch now. Absolutely starving. Bread. Oh, Station. Actually, that looks better. Put the other one back. Yeah, lunch secured, finished now. I am really glad that one was done. Flipping out, man.
Breaking into the 30 seconds on their current 5 lap as Isaac has a line secure fifth. Exactly. So yeah, it's coffee. I think we got the ball.
Get this in my belly. And I'm gonna watch the rest of the Formula One, eat this, and then it's time to get back to work.
Well, so this is where quick corners turn 7 and 8, and then you got 2 slow ones at 24.
Good. That is good. Okay, time to get back to some work. Run done, lunch consumed. Good day, all in all. So what have I been up to for the last, well, when was the last time I uploaded to YouTube actually? Let's just have a quick look at that. So my last video was 4 weeks ago, and the one before that was 2 months ago now. So my consistency on YouTube, I admit, and I'm sorry, has dropped off. The reason for that is, and I did mention it briefly in my previous video, is me and my good friend Martin have been founding a startup called Motra. We are developing a fitness app that rewards its users for how much effort they put in on any given session. So if you work really hard, or you have a really hard session like the one, let's say, that I just had, we'll give you a lot of effort points for that session. And then at the end of each month, your effort points will be converted into Motra tokens, which is a cryptocurrency that you'll be able to use for premium subscriptions or use on our marketplace, or you could even send it potentially to an exchange and exchange it for different currencies. So theoretically, you could run with Motra by connecting your wearables
and actually earn currency in either pounds or dollars or something like that by converting your Motra tokens into other currencies. So it's a really, really exciting project. It's been immense in the amount of workload that's involved with it, but I am unbelievably excited to share that our website, motraapp.com, is now live. So you can jump on here and actually join the waitlist to be the first to hear about when our pre-sale goes live. So our plan is to pre-sale some tokens to actually raise some funds to finish the app's development. So if you're interested in figuring out more about what we're doing with Motra or joining the waitlist, I'll shove the website up there. I encourage you to come onto the website and have a read of our white paper. In the white paper, we spent months on that document, sending it out to advisors, redrafting it, sending it out to friends and family, rewording bits, making sure everything stacks up and works and that the business model is solid. But it's all detailed in the white paper, everything we're planning on doing, how it all works. And yeah, it's exciting times. It took a lot of work, but if you go and have a read of our white paper, which I'm quite proud of the way that it looks as well. I think it's quite a readable document. You know, we've tried to include a lot of images, a lot of graphs, try and make it quite visual. So it's, in my opinion, quite readable for the amount of information that is in there. Like I say, it basically outlines everything that we're doing with this business, this company. So there is a lot of information in there. There's a lot of detail in there, but I think it's quite digestible. And like I say, we've sent it out in various different forms to various different people. And this realistically is, you know, a long way from where we started a few months ago, but I'm quite proud of where it is. So yeah, if you do get a chance, I would highly recommend go have a look at the website, go have a read of the white paper and sign up to the waitlist. Be the first to hear what it is that we're doing. So that's what I've been doing. And whilst we're at it, actually, why don't we have a quick look at how many effort points I would have earned for that immense 19-kilometre long one that I just did. So from that run, based on the time I spent in each heart rate zone, calculated out the formula that's in our white paper for how much you earn in each heart rate zone, I would have earned 156 effort points for that run, which I think is a record for me, a recent record anyway, of how much effort I've put into any given run. Now, what's great about what we're doing here is effort points are comparable person to person. Whereas if you imagine like two people, you and your mate, imagine your mate is much faster than you across 5K. So you both go to parkrun and you both run 5K. He might run it much faster than you've run it, and he might think I've put in more effort because he's ran faster, and you might think, well, no, I tried really, really hard, I'm just not as fast as you. What's great about Motra is it kind of equalizes that entire field, because your effort is personal to you and it's based on your heart rate zones. You can easily compare with you and your friends or you and your whoever who actually is putting in more effort, who's trying harder. So I know today I've put in 156 effort. Well, I've earned 156 effort points from today's run, which means next week when I do my long run, if I don't as many effort points, it means I didn't try as hard as I did this week. So we've basically found a way to actually measure effort. And then not only that, but we're taking it one step further, and once the app actually launches and the app's ready, we are gonna reward people for the amount of effort that they're putting in. So 156 effort points would equate to some Motra tokens at the end of the month, which would be literally like being paid for going out and doing that run, which it's even saying it out loud feels kind of bizarre, even though I came up with the idea, and I've worked it through with many people to land exactly where we are now with the formulas that we're working on now and things like that. But it's surreal that we've created this system, and it feels like we're getting quite close to having it ready to actually push out and for people to use. So it's really exciting times and a lot of work. So that is why I haven't been posting on YouTube as much, because basically I've been sat here absolutely rotting, writing content, editing content for the Motra social channels and things like that, meetings, making the website, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's been a lot of work gone in to get us to where we are now, and there's still a lot of work to do. You know, I'm not shying away from that. So yeah, it's exciting times. I'm incredibly proud of what we've done, and I would be incredibly grateful to anyone that, you know, has a look at our website, joins the wait list, or, you know, if you want to get involved, you know, drop me a message. Any feedback is immensely useful at this time. So have a read through the white paper, let us know your thoughts, let us know, you know, even if there's just something that you don't understand, that at this stage is immensely useful to us. Yeah, I mean, just, anyway, I'm rambling, but what I'm saying is there's been a lot of work gone into this, and I'm quite proud of it. And if nothing else, head over to the website and give the token a good old spin, because this took some time to make it spinnable. You can do it on your phone as well, and it's actually quite satisfying just to sit and spin the token. That's probably where half my time's gone. Just not only making the token spin, but sitting here, just spinning the token. It's good fun. So have a go at that. If nothing else, head over to the Motra token page. We didn't put it on the homepage as well. We originally did put it on the homepage, but it was taking up too much bandwidth on the website, so we just moved it solely to the Motra token page. So if you want the spinning version, head over to the Motra token page. But anyway, enough about that, enough about that. This video is probably already quite long, which is somewhat intentional. I'm thinking about starting making slightly longer videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking with me to this point. If you did like it, you know, drop the video a like, subscribe, all that business. And I will catch you in the next one, and I'm hoping I won't make you wait 4 weeks this time. But also, yeah, do head over to all the Motra social channels as well, because we do post on those much more frequently. You know, we're adhering to posting schedules and stuff like that, so we are extremely frequent on there. Drop me a follow on X, on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Again, I'm pushing myself to be more frequent poster on that. So yeah, anyway, catch you in the next one. Peace.